Your teacher is asking you about a parabola. And the first thing they will usually ask you is whether it looks upward or downward. Okay, I want you to remember like this, which is like a cup, right? That's up, so it looks upward. And if it's like that, like a frown, then it's down. Up like a cup, down like a frown. This specific parabola definitely looks downward. The next thing that you need to determine, which is the most important thing, is where is the vertex. Now, the vertex is located at the highest point. Depending on if parabola looks downward, it would be the highest point. Or if it parabola looks upward, then it would be the lowest point, right, on the graph. In terms of the y value, right? Like this y value is the largest that there is, right? Okay, so the vertex is going to be 3, 1. And that's what we're going to put right here. Now, in terms of the axis of symmetry, where is going to be the axis of symmetry? I want you to remember that it always goes through the vertex. Okay? And it's a vertical line. Because it's a vertical line, it's going to have an equation x equals something. Remember that any point on this vertical line has the same x, right? Different y's, but the same x. What x is the same? X equals 3. Notice how that's the x coordinate of the vertex, and that will go over here. So that's going to be x equal to 3. Okay, what about the x-intercepts, if any, and the y-intercept? Okay, so x-intercepts are points where the parabola intersects the x-axis. Okay, now one thing to remember about the x-intercepts that the y is 0. Okay, so it's like the other one is 0. And in this case, this is going to be 2, 0, and 4, 0. Okay, now the last one is the y-intercept. Okay, that's the intersection with the y-axis. Well, where is that? Well, that's right here, right? That's where the graph intersects the y-axis or the vertical axis. Now remember, the y-intercept is always axis 0, okay? So when you write it, x is going to be 0 and then y is going to be -8.